You're listening to Downright Dreaming, a podcast hosted by me, Kate,
and me, Tanya. We chat about big dreams, creating your next level life, and a whole lot of girl talk.
a podcast where no dream is too big and no topic is off limits.
This is the Downright Dreaming Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Downright Dreaming Podcast intro episode. I am your co-host Kate.
And I am your co-host, Tanya.
I'm so excited.
Woo!
It's real. It's real.
It's
We're
real.
sitting here on the couch.
We've made it to the couch.
We've made it to the couch.
The Downright Dreaming Podcast is officially for realsies.
It is for real. We're so excited.
And if you can't tell, we both have accents. So we wanted to do this quick little intro so you guys can kind of be like, who are we listening
Get to know us a little bit.
What are they doing? What are they
What are
talking
you
about?
what are you listening to?
So we both have accents. We're both originally from Australia. I'm from Sydney.
I'm from the Gold Coast. So Tan's from Sydney, Kate's from the Gold Coast.
Tan's from Sydney.
Tan's
Tan's from
from
the Gold
Sydney.
Coast. And we both live in Los Angeles. I've been here for 11 years. Kate is 6, still TBD.
TBD. I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah. My
5 or 6.
family would definitely know because they've counted the days.
TBD, Kate states. But we live in Los Angeles. We moved here to pursue our big dream of being professional dancers, which we both did. I still do a little bit as well. And this podcast, tell them about the podcast.
The podcast, we're just going to cover all the topics, everything that we love, that we both are interested in, mainly dreams and goals and big things, but also fun things, girl talk. There's a lot of giggles, fun things. Relationships. I think we're going to touch on, obviously, organization. We're going to talk about that.
Topic, yeah.
We know we're going to talk about business and
Yes, that's my favorite topic.
yes, and mindset and just really just things that we're both interested in. We're both so similar but yet so different. So I think it's just such a good blend. We do. I know.
We love personally leveling up our lives
Yeah.
and growing and evolving in our personal life, in our relationships, in our careers.
Yeah.
And we wanted to have a place where we can talk about these things.
Relatable.
And make it relatable.
Yeah.
Hear from our audience and they can relate and be like, I'm going through the same thing, or just have somewhere to share what life can throw you and how
but
you
in a
can
nice fun way.
make lemonade. No, it's not depressing. But
No,
it's not
no,
depressing.
definitely not. It's just fun. We're just so excited to bring Downright Dreaming to life.
I know.
In real life.
We're going to be
So-
talking about juicy things.
So let's tell them how it kind of how this all came about.
Yeah.
How we started it.
Yeah, you tell them because
You-
you tell them because you sent me. Okay, Kate sent me a very weird text. I was in Australia in February doing a tour
Of this year, 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
I was touring with Empire of the Sun, and Kate sent me a
Shout
message. Shout out. What did you say? I need to talk.
I need to talk to you.
I need to ask you
I need to
something.
ask you something. Yeah, it was I need to ask you something. When are you back in town?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then I told her when I was back, and she was like, "Great, talk to you then." And that was
No, I was like, great, I'm booking you in on Wednesday.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
something. I literally booked in that day
yes,
with you.
did.
And I was like, I'll be there at 6 p.m.
But it was 2.5 weeks later.
It was 2.5
wasn't
weeks later.
close.
No.
And then you came over.
I
Go,
turned up,
take it
I rocked
away.
up at your house, and then we caught up for about 2 hours, as you do. And then in the end, you're like, just, what's going on? What do you need to ask me?
I was nervous.
I know,
was
I
like,
was
what
nervous.
does she need from me? What could possibly?
I was so nervous because I was not asking you. We kept talking about everything else but. And then I pretty much didn't ask you. I just told you. I said, I think we're going to start a podcast. We are going to start a podcast together. We're going to start a podcast together. I have no idea what it's going to be about, what the title is, how we're going to make it happen with our very busy schedules.
Mhm.
But we're going to start a podcast. And your reaction was?
Hell yeah!
Let's do that. Wait, I did not expect. I was so nervous.
You nervy?
I was so nervous because I was so passionate about it, but it's been something that I had wanted to do for such a long time. And I love listening to podcasts that are just solo podcasts, but I really wanted it to do with my best friend, just with a friend. And I know.
She
I'm
likes
getting
me.
a little emotional already. And intro epi.
Intro Effie.
And I don't know, it just felt like we just have the same values. We love the same things, but also we have different opinions on things.
Yeah.
And not good or bad, just different opinions, different things that we've gone through. And I don't know, I just felt like we needed to do this.
You were very certain. I'll
We
give you
needed,
that.
it was either we're going to do this or it's not going to happen. Like,
The
if
way-
you said no, if you said no to me,
What were you going to do?
it wouldn't have happened.
Dream cross off the list.
Yep. It
What?
literally wouldn't have happened. Like, we wouldn't be sitting here right now recording the intro
Yeah.
for Downright Dreaming.
Let me tell you why I said yes. Because I actually had been, like, people in my world do podcasts. Like,
yeah. Which I didn't know this until you said yes, and then you told me this backstory.
yes. And they'd asked me, like, are you going to start a podcast? And I was like, I don't think I will do one by myself. Like, I don't know. It just never was that exciting to me. The
Yeah.
thought of it never really, like, blew me out of the water. But when you said it, you were so confident in us
I
as
know,
a
I
duo.
really was.
Like, the way you presented it, again, didn't ask, told.
Told.
She was like, we're starting a podcast.
Whether you like
And
it.
no, you know what you said to me?
What?
You go, I'm not taking no for an answer.
I said that?
Yes, you
I'm
did.
not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, and then what am I meant to say? Like, and obviously, like, you're someone who's just, like, done your research. So I'm like, if Kate's telling me she wants to do this, I know I'm not going to have to, like, do it all myself.
Yeah.
And I knew you were going to be like, I've already got 8 reasons why we should. Like, I knew
did,
you
I
would
did.
have, like, a list of something.
I actually told you the reasons why.
Yeah.
I literally had a list. Not written out. I just had a list. I was like, we're going to do it because of this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
When are you free?
Yeah.
What's your schedule looking like?
She was so ready. And your readiness made me excited.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Here we are.
So we've been brainstorming and coming together for the past month and recording and just like giggling, getting, I mean, obviously we know it's going to evolve. So the podcast is starting at this one point and the whole podcast is literally about evolving and like the evolution of the dream.
You're going to hear that a lot because we keep saying
We keep saying it, but it's just,
It's
I think
relevant.
It's just
Fuck
relevant. It's just like,
it's
really relevant.
It's a part of who we are.
So if you want to listen to 2 Aussies living in LA,
Not
talking,
I know you
yeah,
do.
actually you do, talking about, this podcast is definitely not just a niche podcast. It's expanding a lot of different topics, but like very relatable. We'll try, I mean, some of the podcast or episodes are a little longer, but we'll try to keep them, short. Actually, we're not going to promise anything. We're just
Who knows?
going to
Yeah,
test it
tell
out.
time.
We're just going to see how we go. But yeah, it's going to be a little adventure. And I literally wouldn't be on this adventure with anybody else but you.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, before we get all emotions and start crying on the couch,
we can't cry on the intro.
Let's wrap it up. Let's
Yeah.
get the peeps to episode 1,
Yes.
which is go big or go home.
Literally.
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 You're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
Episode 1 and 2 are already out.
Yep.
So
Tune in.
go
say
listen.
listen.
Go listen and hang out with us.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.